Hi, I thought I'd do one of these. Okay. I'm in a bit of a bad way at the moment. I'm having a bit of a low. Um, Reading has been the bane of my life, and all the way through, and I mean that. It is the one thing that is one of the many things that has crushed me. There are so many books I want to read, and I do put my hands up to it, and I do admit that I have huge unforgiveness and huge resentment and huge anger issues with the education system. I do, I admit that totally and utterly 100%, and I'm trying to deal with that. And it angers me. It angers me a lot because I knew my path weren't going to be the same as everybody else's around about 10. It panned out to me. I sort of knew and understood and started thinking out of the box of what I was in. You know, I hate the word dyslexia. I hate it. I just can't do it. I just can't. And my dyslexia affects my reading, and it's not the actual facts of words. And sometimes it is. If I read the cat sat on the mat, I leave the on bit on. My brain's already gone to it. It's the attention. I find it hard to pay attention. I've got a book I'm trying to read here. It's about Trotsky. It's nothing major. It's nothing incredibly long. 58 pages. That's going to take some time for reading. It took me 10 years to read Jack Kerouac's On the Road, and I had to be travelling when I read it. You know, it is. It's crushing me, and it crushes me because there's so many books I'd like to read. I learned about Trotsky and Lenin and Marx years ago by people telling me it. And the whole thing about them three was education. Something like 95% of Russia, when they were around, couldn't read and write. And there was a reason for that. Because if they started reading, they might find out these concepts. And that's all they are, these ideas of the Tsar, and all these people, all this concept of like being the Tsar and staying in poverty and being poor was rubbish. And it is. I believe the ghetto starts here. I know loads of people who have got well-paid jobs and educated in other areas, but their ghetto is still in here. They are still ghetto-minded. And, you know, that's brainwashing. That's complete brainwashing. And I understand that. Yeah, you know, and it is massive. You know, people used to read 2 crowns, what Lenin had just written and Trotsky had written. And they did it, all parties did that, all parties. The Nazis did it, the fascists did it, the communists, the socialists, the anarchists. They would all get together. Right, this is what we're going to read today. And it was education. My Irish friend said there was after school classes for the IRA. Literally after school. And you know, I know so many people. Where did you learn to read and write? Oh, prison. Yeah. You know, there's the famous story of John McVicar with when he went to Cambridge, and they were like, "So John, where did you get your degree from?" And I went, "Damn Nick, mate. You've got plenty of time." I used to hang around with someone who read profusely, and you know, this is the thing. You know, my dyslexia affects my reading mainly. I write profusely. Over 5,000 poems and songs, 3 books. I'm on my 3rd book. And it is hard. It's hard. And it really, really is bloody hard. And, you know, there's other books I want to read. Yeah, you know, some Christian books I want to read. And it's just hard. And it's horrible. And it's the bane of my life. Because I'm confronted with it every bloody day. I've never read a newspaper. I've got the Socialist Worker paper here. I can't read it, mate. And it hurts. And I'm reminded of that. I'm reminded of that lost fucking 11-year-old Kev. Broken. Already. Welcome to the world, you little shit. And it hurts. And it really hurts me. And when I'm reminded, and I'm 50, of that 11-year-old Kev, it destroys me. It snaps me in half. And it hurts. It fucking hurts. And I mean that. Because I don't know what to say. I just look at the floor like I did when I was 11. And I cry inside and scream and scream. The other day, I lived around the corner from a school. And I was walking down the road. And this kid was, I don't know if she's been taken to the school, but she was screaming. She's like 2 and 8. And I just realised that was me. But I kept mine inside. I'm a product of a bad education and a bad society. When my dad took me to Harley Street, not Harley Street, Great Ormonds, and I met one of the Welds, not the countries, not that, you know, a good guy in that area, one of the world's top child psychologists in the world. And he talked about dyslexia. And he said, your son's dyslexic. And this has been about 78, 79. 1978, 79. And he looked at, gave my dad this essay. And my dad, being my dad, you know, a lot of you know he's a father in the chapel, very union-based man. He went to my school. And he's telling me this story. He told me what happened. And I'm 13 now. I'm about 12, 13 now when he told me it. So by then it was, there's been, you know, lots of things. Right. And my headmaster got his pen and he pushed it away. And he looked at my dad and went, your son is rebellious. He doesn't want to learn. My dad told me this. And my dad also later on years said it was one of the biggest regrets he ever did. He saw something snap in me and go, nah, not anymore. Try my best. And I went, and I did. And over the next few years, slowly but surely, I just started going, well, what's the point? I had teachers turn around to me and say, why'd you come to school? Why'd you come? I had a teacher turn around to me and say, I don't know why your mum had you. And I asked the same bloody question. And I still do, in a way. I've had to fight a huge battle. And this is one of the reasons why I don't want kids. Because I will have to. I will have to take them to one of these places. I don't think I can handle it. Parents even be like that. Say one thing bad about my child and break your fucking legs. Next. Not interested. Don't give monkeys what you think or say. Having to deprogram them every night. What do you do then? Well, that's rubbish. That's going to be pointless in your lives. It's going to be no good to you unless you want to do that subject and become into that subject. Life skills are missing in our educational world. And there's a reason for that. I don't want you to learn skills. I just want you to be robots. That's what your society wants. It wants you to conform and be robots. Fuck you. That's what I say. I will never be a robot. I will never conform totally. I'm me, and I like being me. All the times, but I like me. I get this from my dad. Peace, love, and out.